Amiri Baraka's influence on Black culture and art. Amiri Baraka is an American poet and playwright whose work focused on voicing the experiences of African Americans and speaking out against oppression. Through his poetry and plays, Baraka criticized racism, discrimination, and the mistreatment of Black Americans. He was largely influenced by other poets and civil rights activist Malcolm X. Malcolm X inspired Baraka to create the Black Arts Movement. As a part of the Black Arts Movement, Baraka founded the Black Arts Repertory Theater in 1965. Although short-lived, the movement had a significant cultural influence on Black people and African Americans. While serving, Baraka wrote poems critiquing the art of jazz music and began identifying himself with a group of poets who covered the same topic known as the Beats. However, soon after the assassination of Malcolm X, he rejected the ideas of the Beats and became a Black nationalist. According to the Oxford Dictionary, Black nationalism is the advocacy of or support for unity and political self-determination for Black people, especially in the form of a separate Black nation. Malcolm's assassination was the catapult that led Baraka to create the Black Art Movement, which promoted Black nationalism. The Black Arts Movement was rooted in African American social, cultural, and political elements. It used music, drama, literature, and visual arts to represent the different aspects of the Black experience and to address topics of racism and discrimination. It sought to change the perspective in which Black people and African Americans were viewed and represented in American literature. Baraka described the goal of the movement as, quote, to create an art, a literature that would fight back for people's liberation with as much intensity as Malcolm X, our fire prophet, and the rest of the enraged masses who took to the streets, unquote. Literary works from artists during the movement, including Baraka's own work, would use Black vernacular and confrontational tones to address the issues of racism and oppression. The movement also focused heavily on African and Black history to emphasize its relevance and significance to Black culture in America. The Black Arts Movement stood out and emphasized the very message it was attempting to convey by completely separating itself from Eurocentric forms of art and white influences. The movement sought to unify African Americans and Black people in a single movement while providing a voice to Black artists. The movement came to an end in the 1970s as Baraka and other Black artists shifted their views toward Marxism. However, the Black Art Movement promoted many Black artists and opened more opportunities for Black people, such as the creation of more Black study programs within universities, and inspired Black people to establish their own publishing houses, magazines, journals, and art institutions. The movement also gave rise to many Black female artists, such as Audre Lorde and Sonia Sanchez. Amiri Baraka's creation, although short-lived, helped give rise to the more widespread and well-known Black art culture of today.